Baptized
Hello and welcome to Two Grooms.
in a pod.
I'm Cleo,
And I'm Shannon.
and this is episode 26. When we recorded this, coming to you on a Saturday. We are late once again.
I think you're skipping numbers.
No, it's 26.
Oh.
I always do my research before the episode starts to make sure.
And I don't.
Well, that's not necessarily what you have to do. You're not the one making that statement.
Okay. All right.
So, you love to mess up the flow.
Me? I'm not messing up anything.
And so thank y'all for being here back on the podcast. Thank you for cleaning up the kitchen. I really appreciate that. I did a lot of cooking tonight. It's been a while since I cooked because we've been so busy.
You've been busy.
Yeah, I've been so busy. I think I squeezed in one home cooking last week, I think. It was a pasta dish, I feel like. Yeah. No?
Was it pasta? I don't think it was pasta. It was
Rice and chicken.
something rice. Yeah, rice and chicken.
Yeah. So I squeezed in something last week, and otherwise I couldn't squeeze in anything. So finally being able to cook something was nice. Some Cornish hen, little yellow rice, some fried chicken wings, some French fries. The Cornish hen is and rice is for tomorrow.
For him.
What do you mean for me? Oh yeah, because you called me.
I'm leaving. Yes.
Well, you can take a bite
for breakfast.
Cut some piece. Yeah, eat some for breakfast.
Okay, that's different.
On your way. I mean, chicken is chicken.
True.
But thank you for cleaning up the kitchen though, because the grease was popping, girl. The grease was everywhere.
It's all on the wall and all on the everywhere.
This is the mess.
I think he was fighting with the grease.
Yeah. Yes. And the grease won. Yeah, and tonight we were watching, we usually watch HGTV type shows while we're eating. But tonight was a little different because we were watching Double Life, Caught in the Act, which is not, sometimes we watch that show.
No, we watched Tammy Roman's Caught in the Act.
Yeah, we watched Caught in the Act with Tammy. But tonight we were watching Tamar's show, which I'm done with that show now. It just went too far tonight.
Did it?
Too far. I
thought the one, a few ones before
was too far.
The vampire dude that was drinking the blood.
I missed her. I missed that one.
We saw it together.
A vampire boy was drinking blood?
The brother moved in with him and he wasn't paying any bills, and come to find out he was trying to be a vampire.
Shannon, I didn't watch that.
You did.
Shannon, I didn't. I would remember a vampire episode.
You forgot. We watched it.
At dinner?
Yes.
I must have been stressed out and looking at but not paying attention because I do not remember
He had the teeth and everything, remember?
No, I absolutely don't remember this. You just gaslight me. I do not remember none of this.
Yeah.
I swear.
You didn't stop after that.
I swear.
This, you draw the line.
Well, I don't remember it.
Okay.
That's why I didn't draw the line. Are you here with somebody else eating and watching TV?
I only watch that stuff with you.
Oh, okay. Because I don't recall that episode. But tonight's episode, where old boy found out his brother's fiance is a S&M witch.
Yes, and she was putting
breast
a spell on him.
Now here's where it gets so illogical to me, and you're like, well,
now? I don't know why you draw the line now. There have been more illogical
because everything made sense before. Mind you, I don't recall this vampire situation, but this last one where they track down the fiance at the cemetery at a park. She bought what turns out to be breast milk from another woman, and she's telling these other women to get your man to stay, to make your man do right. Put some breast milk in this potion. And I'm like, how another woman's breast milk gonna make a man stay with you?
That's part of
I
the
could
potion.
I could see how it makes him stay with someone, like with the woman whose breast milk the milk belongs to,
Mm-hmm.
but not to someone else. There's those voodoo. I don't know if it's even voodoo, but those witchy like mythologies about women putting menstrual blood
Mm-hmm.
in spaghetti
Certain
and
foods to keep your man.
to keep your man or whatever. And I've heard
I've heard that. Yeah.
men say I don't never eat no woman's spaghetti or something stuff like that.
But they know how to do it, so you never would know.
But that's the thing about it. So I mean that kind of tracks because it belongs to the woman. But when it belongs to somebody else, that don't make sense to me. So they were kind of losing me, and then just the witches meeting in the daytime, and it felt really like we only can the actors are only available 9 to 5. It just was really
They had a night scene,
they had
and then the morning scene, the day scene, is the reveal or the team up where you catch them in the act. You can't do that at night. So the producers kind of lost it on that.
It wasn't good because at the end of the day, but Shannon loves that phrase.
That's another story.
Somebody was
I hate
using
that
it
term
quite a bit in the show, and he's like, "Oh, I hate that. Why do people keep saying at the end of the day?
I hate
Why
it.
do you hate at the end of the day?
Let's
explore
stupid.
this.
It's now there's an end to every day. So what difference does it make?
There's an end to every day. So what difference does it make?
Right.
I don't understand your logic, but at the end of the
I don't
day,
understand logic. By the end of the day, until I make.
Not by the end. It's not by the end of the day. It's
what
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, whatever.
At the end of the day, it's whatever.
Whatever day end it is.
That's what you're saying.
I hate that
you're
term.
Saying
it doesn't make sense.
That's what you're saying. You're saying, listen, it don't even matter what the day is. At the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Right?
It doesn't make sense to me.
When the sun set and the day is over, it's still gonna be what it's gonna be. It's some version of that. It is what it is. At the end of the day, what else is another similar?
At the end of the morning, what? I mean, what? Why can't say that? I mean, what?
Because that don't make no sense.
So does the other one. I don't like it.
You don't have to like it. I don't know if you're not liking it makes any sense. Sounds a little one of our next topics we're going to talk about today. What's the difference between being a hater and just having a legitimate critique?
Correct.
Sounds kind of haterish. I haven't heard nothing.
I hate that too.
I haven't heard
when people say people are haters when they genuinely dislike something.
Well,
can we move on to that topic?
You can only, if you don't have a good reason for disliking it or criticizing it.
Why do you have to have a reason?
Then it feels haterish.
Why do you have to have a reason?
Because then you just talking out your butt.
No. It can be anything. Oh, I don't like that food. Why don't you like it?
So I guess we transition to the next topic.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Oh, you finished? You're not finished with the other one?
You real feisty tonight.
I guess you're coming for me.
I guess you
and I don't like it.
So why you talking like this?
Because at the end of the day,
yeah. Because at the end of the day,
right? Don't it sound stupid?
No, actually, it works. It depends on maybe who's saying it.
Everybody I heard saying it sounds stupid.
Well, at the end of the day, people gonna say what they want to say. So, ain't nothing you can do about that, boss.
So, because he knows I don't really like it. I don't like it. He's gonna keep saying it.
Well, you've been saying it, haven't you?
We were joking.
Oh, were we?
Yes, we were.
Okay.
And the fact remains, you don't say that.
No, I don't.
So when you said it, it was like
I say, well, what did I say that would be equivalent to that? It's when it's all said and done, it is what it is. That's probably it is what it is.
That's different.
I think they're a little bit similar.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
It,
Excuse me.
there are things that you just don't like that don't make sense that people say all the time. I'm quite sure we can think of those things.
Well, I don't like the way Geechee people sound, but that's a different thing.
Why?
Sounds irritating.
That's not a good enough reason.
It is. Well, you can't.
You're
I gave you a
hating.
reason. It irritates.
You're
me.
hating.
The sound irritates
What is it?
me.
Oh.
Because I can.
Sound like a hater.
Now you're just.
You get my point?
No, I
people?
don't. You're doing too much.
Listeners. Well, maybe a little bit, but hey,
You're
I'm
doing
trying to
too
prove
much.
a point.
Let me ask ChatGPT, what's the difference between a hater and someone with a legitimate critique? Let's see.
There is a difference. I don't think we need to ask Chat GPT.
Well, we don't need to, but I'm curious what she says. Hater, their motivation, the tone, they're focusing the attack on the person usually. Their intent is to undermine.
Right.
A critique is the motivation. It wants to see you grow. The tone is respectful.
Right.
The focus is on the work.
Mm-hmm.
The intent is constructive.
Right.
Okay.
I could have told you that.
But you didn't.
You didn't ask me.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't ask me.
You know what? I can't stand people who say X. I can't stand that. How about that?
Ask.
How about that?
How about that? What?
What else you got?
Oh, are we still talking about that?
Yeah. I mean,
oh. Well, I think we blur the lines. I think because someone says, oh, I don't like this person. I don't like this. I don't like that. People say, oh, you're hating. That's the first thing people say. And I don't think it's fair. Sometimes it's fair because some people are haters.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's, true in every scenario.
Well, when someone says like, oh, Beyonce can't sing, you're hating.
No, it isn't.
You're a hater.
It is not.
You can say, I don't like the way she sings. Right?
Yeah.
It's like someone saying, well, Patti LaBelle can't sing. That's stupid. I don't like the way she sings. That's different. How she sings isn't for me. That's different.
That's a different qualifier.
But to say the person can't sing is categorically, quantifiably untrue.
Yeah, but you like her. There are a lot of people that you like that
I
people say.
I don't care for many artists, but I won't deny their musicality. You know what I mean?
There are some singers that people don't like their singing because they feel that they cannot sing.
But that's fine. And maybe there is somebody who can't. There's plenty of like young people out there can't carry a note, can't sing live.
Who have hits.
Different artists who have hits. But
what's the difference then?
But when you look at them singing live, they can't sing. The evidence is there.
I think those
when
things.
You look at someone like whoever, Fantasia, she can sing. You may not like the way Fantasia uses a lot of runs and shouts and hoops and hollers and stuff and say, oh, that's not singing to me. That's not singing to you, but she can sing.
I get what you're saying, but I think there's still a blurred line up in there sometimes. I think some people take it too far and say, oh, she can't sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
hatering. That's hateration.
That's an extreme.
Extreme.
She doesn't sing well.
Extreme.
That sounds better.
Hater. It's hateration.
I don't think so. I think it's just the way people.
Somebody put these together.
People do that all the time.
Both sides of the mouth.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm really not.
Okay.
I mean, someone said, she can't sing. I think people do that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not haters. I think you're taking it to an extreme for me.
Okay.
What? Am I moving too much?
No, until you move over a little bit, or you just a little. Yeah, just a little scooch. There you go. Hey, you move your mic. There you go.
All right.
Just producing just a little bit here. Uh, so yeah, you're not really making a whole lot of sense. Uh, you're making sense, but trying to give the haters of Beyonce a little leeway, like a little room to breathe,
I get what you're saying.
is no
Saying she can't sing at all
is
is
ludicrous.
an extreme. It's ludicrous.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
She doesn't she's not in my top 10, my
Fine,
top, list of female
fine,
singers.
fine.
Get that. You say that, but I think we all use that term loosely,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably for people who don't like her as an
If
artist
you,
as much,
I don't
right?
necessarily listen to. If you think about the top 100 Billboard artists of all time, probably 60 of them I don't listen to on a regular, if at all.
I get it.
Uh, that don't mean those people can't sing, and I
I,
would never say they can't sing because I don't listen to them or
I think,
I don't like the music.
but I think people use that term to mean that they don't like how they sing, but I don't think they really mean that they can't sing.
Well, I'm not going to interpret what you meant. I'm interpret what you
I
said.
think you okay. All right.
Isn't that fair?
That's fair for you to say that, but I know that sometimes we all speak in those, absolutes that really
Mm-hmm.
don't mean what we're saying. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
But
if you
since
say,
you such
but
a
if you say
Beyonce
extreme, if you
lover,
say extreme like
you
that,
had to
you're a
bring
hater.
Beyonce out your mouth.
Beyonce is the moment right now, though. That's what I'm talking
Mm,
about
I
her.
mean,
She's the moment.
for your listeners.
If this was 1993, I'd be talking about Janet Jackson,
But people said that about her. Oh, Janet can't sing.
and
They said
they're a
that a lot.
hater, and those are a bunch of haters because just say you don't like the way she sings because she's proven time and time again, or say you're ignorant and you don't know because she's proven time and time again, singing live, singing on key, singing uh, in a manner in which millions of people want to sing along with her.
I get it. I get what you're
So
saying.
just say she's not for me. I don't like her singing style.
But I guess my point is, back then we didn't always say people were haters.
Right. We just
Now
said that
it's
you was on some
everybody says
bullshit.
hater if they dislike a song or dislike something about someone legitimately. Everybody's grouped in hater.
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes people do have legit critiques.
Hmm.
You can say, "Oh, I think this person was a little off pitch right there." Oh, you just a hater.
Right.
Well,
That's what I don't like. Those extremes.
listen now. Come on, she was off pitch. He was off pitch.
Yeah, a lot of these singers cannot sing live,
Yeah,
and they are off pitch, right?
yeah.
But that doesn't mean that they can't carry a note and you know
But
have
yeah,
hits and be popular and et cetera, et cetera.
but to critique
That's all.
someone, to offer some feedback, yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not hateration.
Let's take it to movies, like actresses or actors and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bodies of work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of things a lot of the mainstream people like, and you go see it. I'm like, I wasn't into it like that. Like the Barbie movie, I didn't get it at all.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see how it was so popular,
Mm-hmm.
but I wasn't the demographic
No, you were not.
that said it was all that.
Yeah,
I'm like, I fell asleep on it.
you're like, it's not for me.
It wasn't a
Yeah, you didn't.
great movie
You
like
didn't say,
that.
like, "Oh, this movie is it." Well,
But I didn't say it was horrible either. I just like, eh,
you just like, it's not for me.
it was just a,
Yeah.
a a decent, good movie, I guess, for what it was,
Mm-hmm.
intended to do. But it wasn't like the best of that year and won all these awards and all that stuff.
It did.
Right.
It did. It did get some
I know. I'm
awards.
just saying, just because it did doesn't mean that
Okay.
everybody likes it.
Okay. Well, just say what
That's
you
what I'm
mean.
saying.
That's all.
That's what I said.
I'm just responding to what you said. Then you telling me
I
to
did say that.
the-
I said just because it won every award, I didn't think it deserved to win all those awards.
Oh, okay. I missed some of that.
So you're missing stuff. You need to listen.
Or did you say it? Or did you say
You
it?
can. I don't know what's going on today. Y'all, he's coming for me. He's usually nicer.
I'm not
I
coming.
think he's just tired from being busy all week for the last 2 weeks. That he's coming down
I'm
from.
really.
He's coming down from his director mode of telling people what to
Oh,
do.
is that what it is?
So he has to kind of get back into his gentle, soft space
Okay.
because I'm not one of his kids. So he needs to remember
Sounds like somebody
what's
been
going
talking.
on.
Somebody been talking to their friends. And they trying to get. They trying to do a little bit, but that's
Because he
okay.
don't he don't do this.
I'm gonna let you.
We don't talk like
I'm gonna
this.
let you have
So I
your
don't know
do
what's
your big
going
one.
on.
What am I doing?
You're coming for me
I am not
very
coming for you,
hard.
and I think I think I'm just asking for clarification.
And I'm
And when
feeling
you say
attacked.
contradictory stuff, I'm
And I'm
asking
feeling
about it.
attacked.
I'm giving you a chance to explain yourself before people in the comments going, "Well, didn't you just say this at minute
No, I
4?"
didn't say that. You weren't listening.
Okay, we will see. The playback is real. The playback is real.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to be all
Or what?
humble about, see, that's where it is. See, it's okay though. No, I'm gonna wear it in the ground.
You know, our listeners are on my side, so
I'm sure they
I
are.
think you have to, you know,
I'm sure they are.
the
You,
record will show you that they agree with me most of the time.
uh,
You don't have to be
I'm
mad.
glad that's how you feel,
Mad,
Gary.
Twan.
I'm
Be
glad that's how
mad,
you
Twan.
feel. I'm glad that's how you feel. Speaking of being busy the last 2 weeks,
Okay.
camp is now over. I'm going into a little mini vacay.
Tell us about your experience with the student.
It was good. Um, it always reminds me of just how much uh I need to. It reminds me. It reminds me to have patience. It reminds me to that there's still new people coming into this craft who are excited and looking for guidance, and I think it keeps one from getting jaded. And it kind of keeps it fresh for you and trying to find new ways to connect with younger people. People who are, you know, damn near 30 years younger than you.
So, do you have some? How are your experiences? Do you find that over the years you've done it, are there more similarities or are there more differences in the new crop of high schoolers that come through?
Honestly, I feel like the only big difference now is students being a little bit more having more autonomy, having more, being a little bit more self-possessed. Students who, are comfortable kind of, this is the name I want to be called by, or that kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. But for the most part, they're all this. I don't mean this in a bad way. I mean this in just the way you begin to see similar characteristics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a so and so type. This is a so and so type. But
Mm-hmm.
what keeps you from doing that? Because if you're a smart person, you also know that even within a so and so type,
Mm-hmm.
there's this person has their own unique things going on, and they
Mm-hmm.
may have a unique thing going on that's similar to blah blah blah, or is there you, or maybe you can't remember who it's similar to. So it's like the more things change, the more they stay the same,
Okay.
you know, essentially. But also, I think one of the big things it does is, um, it reminds me, because these kids are coming in with different medical issues and personality
Mm-hmm.
issues or no issues at all, and it just reminds you you just don't know where people are on their journey in life,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just good to try your best to lead with kindness and patience, and it just it helps reset that. I think for me.
Okay.
Hmm. Although I guess according to you, I'm not showing up with much patience. So I guess
Did
right.
I?
No, you didn't. But you said I'm being bossy or treating you like a certain kind of way because I was just finished with camp. But
I think what I mean is because you directed a play that you're in that mode of directing and
being bossy and critiquing and
yeah.
sure, I'll buy that. I mean, yeah. Thank you so much for the roses
You're welcome.
that you got for me.
You're welcome.
Was this the first
Second,
set of roses you got for me for a
second.
show? The second. What was the
Okay, I had
first?
to learn because in my mind, I know that when you go to see a play and you see, I guess, people that you know in the play
The actors
or
on the
right,
stage. Yeah.
that they get
People would bring
roses or
actors
whatever for good
flowers and
performances,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
But since I've never seen you act in a performance,
Yeah.
I didn't think the directors or producers get them. So I
Mhm.
had to learn.
After how many times I
Okay, about two or
alluded
three
to it
years.
for years.
I don't remember you alluding to it.
You remember I just said it. Where the flowers at? You can get no flowers.
You only said that last time. I was like, oh, I never thought about that.
Oh,
But
oh,
yeah,
oh. Okay. Maybe I can see I'm saying that in my mind, going.
maybe you thought you told me, but I didn't know. I just assume it went to, actors on the stage.
Well, I appreciate
Excuse my
your
ignorance.
willingness to adapt.
Yeah, I didn't know
It
because
was very sweet.
I'm pretty up on certain things.
Hmm.
And if I don't do something, it's because I just didn't know. So
Okay.
sorry for
For
two and
all
a
the
half
years of
years,
neglect.
for all the years I've carried you. What that song we were talking about the other day?
No
Sorry, sir.
charge.
Right.
Uh, so we got several topics we're going to talk about today, not just the nice casual stuff we've been talking about so
Oh,
far.
we got topics today. Oh, okay.
Uh, one of the things I want to talk about is what we talked about the haters thing. So that was one of the topics, and then the other topic, one of the other topics, if we have time to get to them, what makes a good travel companion?
Hmm.
You have a road. We both have trips coming up. All of them we're not traveling with each other, but except for we do have a anniversary vacation coming up. But
Hmm.
what makes a good travel companion? You got a road trip. You think about who you're going to travel with,
Hmm.
or the kind of person you want to travel with. What do they need to be doing to be a good road dog for you? And we can go back and forth on some things. You don't have to
Yeah.
shoot your whole load right now.
For me, communication and consideration and being a part of making sure that the trip is fair and um, as happy as possible, I guess. Happy and content. I always want to be able to be like, what?
Mm.
Make sure that everybody's having a good time and that I'm open for suggestions,
So
that it's just not one sided and
give me some examples of communication and
what time we're leaving, which I'm always awful about, right?
yeah,
Because I'm always late for you.
consideration.
Yes.
But go ahead, continue.
So I have it in my head, but maybe that was the wrong thing to start off with. Um,
Yeah, let's try something else.
as far as
Let's try something else. Go ahead.
maybe packing or what or what we eat,
What do you mean by that?
driving.
Oh, like alternating driving.
Yeah, making sure that whoever you're driving with, if you know they're tired, don't make them drive,
Mm-hmm.
or at least share it, offer to drive,
Mm-hmm.
um, offer to pay for some gas, help.
Yeah,
Um,
those are good
yeah.
things. I think for me, it is sharing the burden equally, and that may show up in different ways depending on what you need, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because even like I know friends who've traveled with people who didn't have any money or not as much money, and the deal was okay. Maybe you would drive more if you were the broke one, right? You, so just because you broke on a trip don't mean you can't contribute. If you're especially if your friend your friends know you've said, hey, I don't got it like this. You really laughing over there like you got somebody in your mind right now or a
No,
situation in
I
your
mean, I
mind.
do. I'm thinking of a situation.
Oh, okay. So that's what it's giving right now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I think to me, if the friend goes, yeah, hey man, y'all know I don't have no money, but I'll drive. We pull over get gas. I'll pump it. It's the little things, right?
That's the
It's a little
communication
thing.
part.
It's you may have enough money to get you some soda to get some icy. Y'all want some ices out of here?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like little things to contribute the best you can.
Mm-hmm.
Look, oh, we need to pull the car around. We're leaving at 4. I'll pull it up. I'll pull the car up.
Mm-hmm.
All the little efforts that don't take money to do.
True.
That's what a good gigolo will do, or a good, what a good,
Travel partner.
travel partner who's kept, you know. But if you ain't got no money, that's what you do.
If you got no money, you need to be quiet and you need to go with the
Yeah,
flow.
you don't complain about the radio.
Shut your mouth. You know,
You very,
not
very amenable
right.
to change. Uh, we were gonna go do kayaking, but now you know what? We decide we're gonna go spelunking.
Okay. All right. I'm
Okay,
down.
yes, no extra words when you ain't got no money. But I was really good.
I don't want to do
I
that.
don't want to do,
I
girl.
ain't got money for what you want to
What you
do
want to do?
or what you don't want
You
to do.
got what you want to do, money?
No.
No, be quiet. You don't want to have those conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So be quiet if you find yourself in that situation
Yeah.
of being broke on a trip. But you can be broke and be a good contributor. So if you do the things that I just mentioned.
Yes.
Mhm.
So well, oh, how should I say
Yeah, go ahead. Don't
it?
don't end no relationships over this comment
I'm
you
not
about
like
to
you.
make.
Um, oops. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
That
say that
came
like
out
that.
real
I
easy
didn't mean to say
too.
that.
That was in your heart, but that's all right.
No. Traveling with people, I've learned a lot by traveling. I know that if someone tells me before, okay, all right, I don't have no money, and you still like, oh, come on, then you get what you get in a lot of instances.
Yeah, don't I know?
So I don't cry about that.
Yeah,
I don't cry about that because it's up to you to say, hey, I ain't got it for you. I just can't
yeah,
carry
true.
you.
I
You
can't.
stay your ass home.
Yes,
So when you allow someone to come who doesn't have a way to keep up with you on what
right.
you want to do and how you want to do it, you really can't say shit.
No, you cannot. You can't.
You can't.
Um,
But if someone's on the equal playing field or near or more or whatever, you, everyone still needs to be amendable and you
mhm.
know compromising
Sure.
to the group, especially if you're in a group.
That's the other thing. See, I'm not. I don't know if I'm a good group traveler because I might not want to do what all y'all want to do.
And that's okay. You can stay back,
Right. Where y'all going? Girl, I don't want to go over there.
and you can stay back.
And I'll stay back.
Yeah. But my point is, staying back is the preferable thing to do.
Then
Don't
go
come along
and
and be like, I
complain.
said I didn't want to do this. Ugh. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that?
Yes.
Bitch, shut the fuck up and get with the program.
Yes.
There are like 10 people that want to go. You're the only one person that
Right.
don't want to do it.
You should have stayed back with
Stay
Cleo,
your ass
girl.
in the room.
You should have stayed back.
Stay with Cleo. Y'all two sour pussies. Go to wherever your hell y'all want to go. Right.
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 Facts. I'm not gonna deny it. Stay back with me. Uh did you get everything you need to say about that, about traveling in that way? Uh
Yes, I have to apologize. I am a late person. I'm always running late for a lot of things, and I have to do better. Sorry.
yeah, it's
I'm used to doing things on my own in my own time, and I'm always kind of rushing because I have issues with packing. I overpack, so I'm always putting things in, extra things in, and I'm pulling extra things back, or I start too late getting ready.
that one ding ding ding. It ain't got cause cause I'm going on just the day to day.
But it's all that.
Let's go to the movies. Okay. What time we
You're
need to
talking
be
about
there?
traveling right
Blah
now.
blah blah.
Why are you bringing out everything out? See, doing too much. Too much. So I'm done with that topic. I don't sound good in that light.
Well, at the end of the day, you late. So
Okay, I'm late. I need to work on it.
uh is there such a thing? Next topic. Transition.
Okay.
Is there such a thing as fate, destiny? Is your number carved already? Or can we do things to change our destiny, fate?
I don't know. That's been a question I've had for a long time.
Mm.
Like, is there a higher power? Are our lives carved out where no matter what we do, we're going to end up where we're supposed to be?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And are we just running around within our own selves trying to make sense of where we are and how to make things better and, questioning everything. So I think it's a combination of like
When
faith
we
and,
ultimately don't have any real control. Is that what you're
right.
saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it is an interesting thing to consider. Um, Recently,
Mm-hmm.
I just lost one of my dearest friends who I
Mm-hmm.
was on a hiatus with.
Mm-hmm.
The one who did like me talking about him on the podcast, which is ironic because now I want to be talking about him on the podcast because on the podcast, because he has passed away.
Which is sad.
Yeah,
Sorry for your loss.
thank you. And it was very much unexpected.
Shocking.
Uh, he was only 36, I
Mm-hmm.
believe, and we still don't know exactly what the cause of death was.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to get into too much of that, but I'll just say to think that when I first met him so many years ago, and I'm thinking, this is someone who always loved to travel,
Mm-hmm.
would spend his money on food like it was going like it was water. He'd be like, "Oh, I just had me 2 pounds of crab legs," and
Lobster,
he
steaks. And,
loved to go to resorts
yeah.
and just lived like someone who knew he couldn't take it with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wonder if the universe, God, or whatever knew that his time was limited
Mm-hmm.
and gave him that internal whatever that is that made him want to, because he wouldn't let no one stop him from going to on a trip by himself on a
Mm-hmm.
cruise. He'd be like, "Oh, where?" I'm like, "Where you at, girl?" "Oh, I'm in Cabo. I'm in Costa whatever the Costas. I'm in Puerto. I'm in the Bahamas. I'm in the
Mm-hmm.
Jamaicas."
Yeah.
Like he loved him a good island, sunny place with a resort, and it was always a little bit like he probably went every 2 months
Mm-hmm.
on average, every 3 months on average
Right.
in a good year. Uh, and I don't know. I used to think, girl, you're doing this too much, girl. I thought you said you're gonna save for a house. I thought you was gonna blah blah blah. But if I'm glad he did it now,
Yeah.
because he lived and he didn't live. He did exactly what he wanted to do, and it just makes me go, was it that fate in there, kind of saying, "Well, girl, you better do what you want to do now," because
I mean, but that goes for a lot of other things. Just because he loved to travel,
mm-hmm,
that's good. For other people, it's a nicer house, it's a nicer car. A
mm-hmm.
lot of people don't like traveling
True, true.
as much as he did, and I think it's all about certain preferences. I think
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
because there are some people who hate to travel.
Yeah.
They hate leaving their house, their town, their norm, their
Mm-hmm.
families, or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they get happiness out of a flashy car, out of clothes,
Yeah.
nice house, that kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. So traveling is a great thing, but and everyone assumes that you're living your life if you're traveling, but for not everybody,
You can still be
that's
living your
living it.
life
Yes,
in other ways. Yeah,
correct,
yeah, yeah, definitely.
correct,
That's what I'm saying. But in that way, that was important to him, and
right.
so
I get it.
I don't know. It just makes me think. It just makes me think, and
Does that make you think that you should be traveling more, or that you should be doing
no, because I'm
what
doing
else?
exactly what I want to do
Okay,
in terms of those kind of things.
okay,
I think I need to do it more sometimes, just out of like, people say you should. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what I mean.
That's how
Yeah,
I be feeling.
mhm.
But I be plenty content. I think where mine is cooking and eating and
Mhm.
um, you know, a bag here, a shirt there.
Yeah. I get my happiness out of making sure that people around me are happy. But me personally, I like clothes. I love shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I love having, a nice place to stay, as
Yes.
comfortable
Uh-huh.
as possible,
Yeah.
a reliable car.
Mm-hmm.
The more luxurious it is, that's a perk.
Yeah.
But those things make me happy. Traveling makes me happy too, but I think it's more the idea of traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Because, a lot of
The
times,
work of it. Yeah.
yeah, because a lot of times you have to um, drive, you got to pack, you got to drive, you got to plan. Then when you get
Mm-hmm.
there, you're having a great time. But then after a while, you're like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I want to be in my own bed.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lot. It's a lot of money.
Yep.
It's a lot of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Then sometimes when you come back from traveling, oh, I need a day to just relax from traveling
Yeah.
or vacation before I
Mm-hmm.
kind of get back into the day to day stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Ain't nothing like a good staycation.
yeah,
Good
I think it is.
stay home.
Yes.
So, uh, so I am going to my friend's, I guess his celebration. They're
Hmm.
having, I guess, the visitation on one day, and I guess where you can, the viewing
The
is what they call it, the
viewing,
viewing,
yes.
and then the homegoing celebration on the next day.
Right.
And I don't intend to go to the viewing. I can already imagine what my friend looks like in the coffin.
Hmm.
And the last funeral I went to was my father's, I believe, when I was
That's
no,
the
no,
last time you
no,
went to a
no, that's not true.
funeral?
I did go to a funeral. One of my ex-boyfriend's mother, he passed away while we were together,
Hmm.
and I did go to that funeral. But she was cremated, so that wasn't an issue there. But um, the last person I saw in a coffin, I feel like, was my father.
Hmm.
And I just don't have any interest in that because the person does not look,
Anybody.
yeah, I don't, because the person doesn't look like themselves. They're bloated, usually ashen.
Okay.
They're just not
Gotcha.
who they are.
You want to remember them how
Yeah,
you remembered last seeing them.
right. And I do, that's probably the most prominent live memory I have of my dad. And of course, I see pictures and I can kind of squint my brain and think of maybe other things, but the most recent live memory,
Hmm.
well, not live, but is that. And so I don't want that with my friend who passed away. So I'm just going to just look at the videos and pictures and be grateful for that. And,
Okay.
um, yeah. So,
I
sorry,
understand.
it's a yawn, not a cry. Uh, Yes, but I'm looking forward
Is
to.
it?
There's a lot of people who loved him, and I know he would appreciate it. But I tell
Mhm.
you, man, This is the first person I've had to pass away
Hmm.
in my who like we hung out. You know,
Gotcha.
uh, I had a half sister that passed away a few years ago, but she and I didn't really hang out like that.
Mm.
I didn't know her really well.
Okay.
Uh, I mean, we visited a little bit, but I
Hmm.
didn't know her well. But this is the first person I've known well that passed away like this,
Yeah.
and so unexpectedly. Uh, and it just really, I don't know, it just makes
It's hard.
you go. The Madonna has a song called "Nothing Really Matters."
Hmm.
Uh, but so does what's her name? Uh,
Oh, was it? Was it?
Lauren Hill has one too called "Nothing Really Matters."
But I'm thinking about another lady that did it too. But yeah, I know what you mean.
But it just
It's
makes you
hard.
feel that way,
It's
like,
hard because from growing up, I didn't have a lot of close people that passed either. And
mm,
then I don't say all of a sudden, but my father passed,
mm,
and that was like it hit me like a ton of bricks
right,
because I didn't experience a lot of death.
mm-hmm,
Two people close to me, and then he passed away, and then it's the crazy. My mother passed away 3 months later.
yeah,
That was like devastating
yeah,
because it was both of them, same
that's
time.
crazy,
Yeah, and then there was a lag for a minute. Then my brother. So I do get the whole feeling of life is short and enjoy yourself and enjoy the people
yeah,
while they're alive, and especially
mm-hmm,
you love them, that kind of thing. So I do get it. It's hard. So I
yeah,
don't wish that on you or anyone
yeah,
really, but
yeah,
I know that's gonna be tough
yeah.
for you.
It's interesting because I'm not. Well, it's interesting. Well, I don't want to belabor the point too much. Because my friend is somewhere, in heaven. He's
Hmm.
mad that I'm talking about him on the podcast.
He's not mad.
I told
He's
you,
not
I
mad.
told you to stop talking about me. No,
He's not mad.
no, he's not mad. I don't think he'd be mad. He'd be like, "Oh, good." And I'll share with y'all something that, uh, because my friend and I, we really weren't talking. Had been a couple months since we spoke because we were, had a little tiff, but we were still friends, and I knew that we were still friends. People, you love people, and you get into it with people.
Hmm.
And after he had passed away, his niece reached out to me on Facebook, messaged me, and she asked me to call back because she didn't have my number, but I didn't even know she knew who I was. So I asked her. I said, how did you know? How did you find me?
Hmm.
And she said, well, you and him, there was a picture of y'all on the mantle, at his apartment. And so you were one of the people we reached out to because we had questions. Because,
Hmm.
like I said, the death was sudden, so the family
Right.
was trying to get things together. And that really touched me
Hmm.
to know that even though we had this tiff, that I was really honestly prepared to go a year if that's what it took
It
to
wouldn't have
prove my
been like
point.
that.
It wouldn't have,
No,
but I'm just telling
I
you
think
how
you,
where I was in my
in your mind, that was where you
mind
are.
and everything.
You all needed a break for a minute
Yeah,
to
yeah,
just readjust and
yeah,
then come back to yourselves
yeah.
and to each other with your,
Hmm.
normal friendship, probably bigger and better.
But it felt good to know that he also knew that even though we were where we were not done.
Yeah.
Because if he would have thought we were done, like I would have been the same way, I would have xed him out of all the wedding pictures that he's in. I'd be like,
And your
what?
birthday pictures,
In the
because he's
birthday
all up
picture,
of,
I'd be like,
he's all up in it.
delete her. Okay. But that wasn't the reality.
Yeah.
And so, in this world where we have to choose sometimes our
Hmm.
family, uh, because you're worried about the way things are going in the world, it's nice to know that you have people.
Hmm.
And so I just say, hold your people close.
Hmm.
Uh, you know, have your disagreements, but you know, don't block them out your life because you never know. You never know when life will take them from you,
Hmm.
and sometimes you may have to love somebody from a distance. But if
And
that
that's okay.
and that's okay. But if there's someone that you would miss and be
Hmm.
hurt if they left this world and you didn't know nothing about it, you need to keep some form of communication going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's okay to take a break.
It's if you okay to take breaks.
It
It is.
it
Sometimes
is
you need it
okay.
because you're gonna kill each other. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But you
But
know,
so I don't. Ironically, I don't have any kind of guilt. So I don't have any guilt because we both agreed to do what we did, right? In that moment.
hmm
But I do have a feeling of though, like you was a little petty. You were a little silly. You could have
hmm
put a little bit more energy maybe into working this out so that y'all didn't lose as much time. Because some not that I feel like I was wrong, but maybe some of it was pride or whatever. And so I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say with this, but I'm just saying
you acted the way that
it felt
you
appropriate in the time, but when now that he's passed away, it feels like, oh, come on.
tougher.
It feels tough.
It just feels
It
tougher.
feels tough.
Life is life, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you do things, and months later you think back and think, why did I do that? That's just like growing up. We
Yeah.
did a lot of things, and we look back like, why did I treat that person that way, or why did he treat me that way, or
Yeah.
she, whatever.
Yeah.
It happens. You grow in life, and you try to move on,
Yes.
or you move on
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how you move on,
Yeah.
it's how you deal with it. But I, you were great friends.
Yeah.
He
And
was
I
great
do
to
want to
you.
figure out some way to honor him. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Uh, I was thinking about doing some kind of like annual trip, but
Mhm.
it might just be easier to get a tattoo. I don't know. Like get a tattoo, then have to take a trip. But
As long as you don't let certain things about it s- stunt any kind of progress or any
oh
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
feelings
yeah, sure,
towards
sure, sure.
the great connection you did have.
Oh yeah, not at all.
Don't let,
Not at all.
that one incident
Mm-hmm.
or series of incidences, you know, uh, keep you in a place.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Just remember the great times and forge ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was checking the time.
But it does kind of make you think of like your other close friends and family and like, oh wow, let me reach
Mm-hmm.
out. Let me do this.
Mm-hmm. I
So
say that, but I still ain't been calling
I
nobody
do
no
it.
more.
I bother them all the time.
I ain't did
What's
it.
going on? What you
So,
calling for? We just talked yesterday. Because I want to.
yeah,
So
I
hey,
still ain't doing that. That just ain't.
just like I bug you all the time in the kitchen. You don't want me in the kitchen. I come and bug you all the time. What you doing? Cooking. I know you cooking. And you get tired, like, get out of here. What you doing in here? Right?
I don't even say that anymore. I just
You did. But I knew you
did I
weren't like
do it today?
you didn't mean it because you're in your space, you're doing your thing, and like, here you go, bothering me. But I'm just messing with you.
I
But you know that
appreciate it.
by now.
Yes.
You know I don't mean anything, and I'm just
Yeah.
nitpicking you. And
Mm-hmm.
but those are the kind of things I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just enjoying your friendships, and you kind of get on each other's nerves, and you kind of keep going,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fun later.
Yeah. I agree. One last thing before we get off here.
Mm-hmm.
How do you? What would you say are three things you do to wind down after a long day? To decompress. What are you have? What are one? You might not do these things every day. It might be on this day I did this, on
Mm-hmm.
this day I did that. But do you have three different things, or two, or one? I'll take whatever you got. Three, but no more than three.
I'm in a certain place where my unwinding downtime, how do you say it,
Mm.
is not really great. I used to cut off my phone, or I would watch television, or I would just have some quiet time,
Mm-hmm.
or I would write in my journal. Those things have escaped me lately. I'm kind
Pushed
of
it
on a
over on the
high,
side.
yes. I'm like on the phone a lot. I'm up watching TV. I'm engaged.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not very good lately about unwinding at the end of the day. And I need to get back to the things I used to do, like either working out, shutting down all social media.
You don't feel like watching your British TV show as the unwind at the end of the day?
Not all the time.
Why?
Uh,
Because you're doing stuff on the.
because I'm engaged. I'm like, oh, let me see this. Let me get into this.
Oh, that's totally a wind down to me.
Hmm.
Watching TV.
A wind down is what I used to do watching Golden Girls. I
Hmm.
don't do that as much as I used to. I need to get back to that to kind of laugh into
Before you go
not
to
be,
bed,
yes,
instead of doom scrolling and watching people
yes,
get shot and cussed
yeah.
up.
I've been in this kick about watching people get arrested and
Yeah,
running from the cops. And
yeah, you should really stop doing that before bed.
so,
Really.
yeah, so winding down, I guess on a good day would be turning off my phone, making sure that I'm not watching or scrolling
Mm-hmm.
social media, watching a few episodes of Golden Girls, laughing and joking, just kind of not really having to think about anything serious
Yeah.
or, working on, my physical fitness
Yeah.
or writing in my journal. So
Mm-hmm.
those are like three or four things that I need to get back to doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, for me, definitely watching TV is a wind down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Getting down to I don't like to necessarily be around the house naked, but I don't like
Naked adjacent.
clothes. Like I just don't like clothes on me, thick stuff on my legs.
Mm-hmm.
Tank top or no shirt, and just so getting free of that kind of stuff, the bondage of clothing, especially anything that's not comfortable. Um, Sometimes a snack is needed,
Mm-hmm.
of some kind, and doing that. I Those are like the main ways, TV and food, but
I missed the one on mine, but go ahead.
I do need to get into just maybe like sometimes as a kid when we didn't really have much to do, I would just lay in the bed and listen to music
Mm-hmm.
in the darkness. That used to be something that I used to do and just kind of let that wash over me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do now have this app that I do. I think I talked about it on the podcast before.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mental exercise kind of app, and you can just play. Not the games are not particularly stimulating, but
Mm-hmm.
they a brain they activate the brain a little bit, but without getting you to like they're not pumping your adrenaline up.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to see if I can tell you what the name of this company
You
is.
sent it to me, but I didn't.
Well, I know I told you about Impulse.
Okay.
Is the name of the game,
Okay.
or it's like a collection of games and um, IQ stuff and
Right.
crossword puzzles, and this is a
I
bunch
mean,
of different things.
for me, I missed my cat. I have a cat.
Oh yeah.
So unwinding for me every night, I don't really miss that, is letting him just jump on me and
Mm-hmm.
crawl all over me, and he'll, sleep, take a little nap on my chest or my neck or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll jump down, he'll come back, and that's unwinding for me. So I
Yeah,
know he loves it and he loves being close to me.
you love it too.
I do.
Yeah.
I'd love, him crawling over me and
Mm-hmm.
just having that connection with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's unwinding for me. So that's what we always do
Yeah.
at the end of the night.
Okay, well, let us know in the comments, what are you unwinding to at the end of the day? Let us know. We're
Mm-hmm.
curious,
Yeah.
nosy, if you will. And we're gonna try to bring you. Well, no, I'm about to tell a lie. I'm about to say we're gonna try to bring you something else,
What?
but we can't because you're gonna be out of town and blah 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 blah. So we'll see you next Saturday with another episode
No, I'm curious.
that we'll record.
Okay.
Um, but thank y'all so much again for listening, sharing the podcast. The numbers continue to rise
Where we at
on
now?
the podcast. Oh, we're in the 60s now.
Really?
Uh-huh, yeah. So it's really great.
Awesome.
On Spotify. On YouTube, we're in the 50s.
Okay.
So, we're
I thought we
doing
was like at
good.
40s before. So yeah,
Yeah, we
they
had
are
a
coming.
big jump. Yeah.
But someone left, right?
Someone did leave,
But that
but
was
like
after
five
our
more came on.
okay. But that was after our controversial episode, right?
Yeah, I'm not even want to talk about that
It's
because,
a part of what we're doing.
well, I mean, I don't want to give the leavers any attention. Who
Okay.
cares? Bye.
We
We
care.
we want the people here who want to be here. We care about the people who want to be here, not about the people who don't want to be here.
No, I'm not. I'm
People
not.
who don't
I'm
who,
not care about
people
that.
who
I'm just saying.
leave the podcast after one episode that you disagree with the thing, like, bye
Okay.
is what I say.
All right.
You know, I love certain podcasts and I listen to them religiously. I don't agree with everything they say necessarily. I mean, of course, they don't go against my whole value or system. So if we say something
Right.
against your value system, then sorry,
I've left.
we'll miss you. Yeah,
I left people because they've
yeah,
done something, and I'm like,
yeah.
I didn't know they thought like that, or I
But
didn't know they
but just
did
because
that.
some simple stuff like
A
whatever,
conversation topic. Yeah, I
yeah,
get it.
you don't like the topic of that episode,
Gotcha.
uh, is different. But
Yeah,
anyway, to the
but
ones
we're good.
that do right, we thank you so much. To the new ones, hey, how you doing?
Keep them coming.
Keep the comments coming. I appreciate that. Comments on YouTube a little bit more than the comments on Spotify, but whatever.
Mhm.
We're just glad you're here listening, and we appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the support.
We don't have any questions lately, so we gotta. If y'all
Yeah,
have questions y'all want, or topics y'all want us to talk about,
I need to dig back into our emails,
yeah.
which is twogrooms@gmail.com. Also, don't forget we do have our PO box now,
Yes.
which is, looks like we got 4 extra followers on Instagram as well.
Awesome.
Look at us counting them one by one, girl. That's so sad.
It's not sad.
It's not sad. Don't forget you can write to us if you wanted to go old fashioned, at PO Box 630141, or send us some merchandise you want us to try out. Maybe you have a line of this or a line of that. You're like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I want to send you guys this. Try it out and tell the people about it on the podcast, and we are happy to do that.
Long don't take the rest of my hair out.
Yeah, yeah. But and if it does, we're gonna talk about you. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it. So
I'm
whatever
gonna keep with a little bit I got.
whatever the case may be. And so if you have questions or topics you want us to talk about, be sure to write to us at two grooms in a pod
Yes.
at gmail.com. That's TWOGROOMSINAPOD at gmail.com. Or
It's a mouthful.
for gifts,
Always.
postcards,
Merchandise.
merchandise,
Hats, shirts. What's than ever.
did you want us to try out? You can mail it to us at P.O. Box 630141 at Nacogdoches, Texas 75963. Nacogdoches, look it up. You can look up the zip code, you'll find the spelling of the city, 75963.
But don't be sending us no small stuff because you know we can't do nothing but wrap that around our head.
Oh yeah, I know we'll put that on too, looking like a stuffed potato. Talk about this is what they tried to
Right.
see it,
Trying to be cute.
trying to be cute. We turned it into a wash rag. How about that? If it don't fit. Thank you guys so much. We love you. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.